Italian.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here with Lindsay Jones, Aaron Zeck, Kara Eberly, and Barbara Dunkelman.
Hello, ladies. We're so happy you're here. You ready to slay at some Smash? All right,
awesome.
good.
Yeah, we're going to be playing some Smash Brothers with these ladies today.
Super Smash with RWBY.
And in case if you guys weren't watching yesterday, you know that these ladies are some of the most successful voice actors in the anime business.
I'd say so.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Tell my parents.
Please do.
Listen,
Mom
Mom.
and Dad, successful voice actors. They've starred in hit animes like RWBY, Red vs. Blue, and Camp Camp.
There's actually a lot of cosplay people dressed up as some of your guys' characters around us right now. It's pretty awesome.
They're everywhere.
How
Super
does that
meta.
make you all feel?
It is absolutely one of the most insane / humbling and coolest things ever. It's I'm always I want to get a picture with you. Can I get a picture with you? It's fun.
And I'm sure they're incredibly honored to take that picture.
I know I would be.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, sometimes it's funny when we meet people cosplaying our characters at conventions and they don't recognize us.
Yes.
And so we'll just be like, hey, we like your cosplay. And they'll just be like, thanks. Not
And then
realizing that
Yep.
it's a voice actor. And so we're just
totally just missed an opportunity, you idiot.
yeah. And it feels weird to be like, by the way, I voiced your character that you're cosplaying.
Right, like
It's
it
kinda
feels a little bit cocky.
A little bit.
Oh, you should totally do it.
Or it's also the walk by when we're like, love your costume, and they go, thanks. And then I'm like 5, 4. Oh my gosh, wait, no, we
The realization.
That's a late
Give it a moment.
realization. Absolutely.
It's so cool.
Well, we have some questions from your fans.
Ooh.
Some things that they're dying to know.
Okay,
So we're going to get into that.
let's do it.
All
We're going
right.
to get into that, and we're going to commentate on what's going on over here. Because
Oh, yeah,
as we're
yeah.
asking questions, ladies and gentlemen, they're in heated combat, and we want to
have
tell you the
Lindsay and
play-by-play.
Aaron playing.
Absolutely.
So, one of our questions from Danieler1314. What is the current biggest character flaw your character has to overcome going into Volume 7?
Ooh, big character flaws.
Yeah, what are we thinking?
Yeah.
I would say, I think for Weiss, it's definitely learning how to get along with her family, and the family relationship is going to come into play a little bit more. And I think that she's, we're all growing and we're all maturing a little bit, and I think that it's going to be something that's really exciting to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think for all of our characters, but Yang especially too, they're teenagers. A lot of self-discovery going on right now.
You're
A lot
telling
of
me.
self-discovery about who they are as people, what
Right.
they want out of life, and everything like that. And with Yang, I think she still has a lot to get over in terms of abandonment issues from her mom and things that she's experienced throughout her life.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Little things.
when people graduate high school, and they're almost like, oh, wait, it's real life now. What are we going to do with ourselves?
I'm almost 30 and I still don't know what I'm doing with my
Same.
I
life.
have
I
no
know,
clue
right?
what's going on. I don't even know where I am.
That's all incredibly relatable.
Oh, wait, real quick. Who's
Sounds
player
really
1 and
great.
player 2?
Oh, yeah, who's player 1 and player 2, ladies?
Lindsay's player 1, and
All
Aaron
right.
is player 2.
And what are our characters here? I see
Got
Link.
Toon Link and
And then
Isabel.
what is that little
Isabel.
furry ball? All right,
Isabel.
Got
The
it.
cutest.
It is adorable.
I
All
like
right,
that.
It's a very
let's
adorable
see
match.
who vanquishes the other.
All right.
That's right. A slice to the
all right.
jugular. Now a pile driver.
All right, Lindsay.
Fantastic. This is
don't
quickly
like
again.
it.
Oh,
Sorry,
and
I
instant
should-
death. Death again. She is sunk to the bottom of the
We're
abyss.
done.
Did you win?
Toon
Oh.
Link.
Not yet. Oh,
So Lindsay's red.
Girls, have you played this game before, or is this the first time? Oh, okay. I see.
Played many times at home, especially with Achievement Hunter, the other gameplay group that I work with at Brewster Teeth. So I love me some Smash. I'm not amazing at it, but I played it.
I can see the confidence in your eyes.
I think you're amazing.
Oh, she's
I really can.
dedicated right now.
No,
Like
seriously.
you're-
You're ready to slay everything in front of you.
Lindsay's hardcore. And then Aaron's always ready to smash.
Just there you go, hit her.
that's really
There we
Yeah,
go.
she is.
I never really. So the point of Smash is just to knock the other people off the little
Right?
pieces
Usually.
of.
You wanna wear them
agriculture.
down until they're weak enough that you could just basically touch them and they go flying. Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh.
I do like it when they go flying, and it's like a
Yep.
Team Rocket blasting off type of
And you
thing.
just hear a
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of how I want to go out, just like flying through the air.
That's
to my
the way to go.
demise.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
it's
that's the way to
exciting.
go.
Explosion.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so let's ask another question.
Okay.
So Stu Baca94 said, what advice would you give voice actors starting off in their careers after you've learned so much from RWBY?
Oh, goodness.
Don't expect.
Oh, do we have a little rage quit?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, she slammed the controller down, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
want to wait. Ready? Want to try?
Heated, truly heated.
I want to go. Let's do
Let's-
it.
all
Let's
right.
See how I do.
Switching it up, folks.
All
Switching
right.
it up.
Switching it up. I would say for people wanting to get into voice acting, it's definitely a very challenging industry to get into, as with a lot of jobs in entertainment. But there's always some opportunity, whether it's big or small, even if it's just doing a voiceover in a car commercial on the radio, or if your friend's animating a cartoon, doing a voice in their show. But it's like how to get into the voice acting industry and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely kind of being at the right place at the right time is a lot of it as well, which
that's the entertainment industry.
Yeah, there you go.
Entertainment
To a
industry
T.
in a nutshell.
I respect that.
But always opportunities.
Do you have any advice for young up-and-coming voice actors?
I feel like I could use some advice, so I don't know if I'm in a position to give people advice just yet.
None at all, huh?
We're still
All right.
learning.
Respect. Respect.
Learning on the
I
job.
learned something about car commercial auditions though. Like there's that Honda commercial. You have to put in a bunch of uh-huhs. So that's literally my advice.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Like you're listening. Like the helpful Honda person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
That sounded
learned
just
that.
like a helpful Honda person.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
It did.
I
She's
saw a
hired.
helpful Honda person
Thank you.
right in front of me.
That's all I got.
Oh,
She's
all
ready
right.
to go already.
We have match 2 going on over here.
Absolutely.
I still
I
see a face
sucked
of
at this.
determination and confidence muddled with the face of fear
like Kara's
and
is-
anguish.
Kara's
And frustration. There's
Yes.
a lot of frustration
Uh-huh.
happening right now.
that's Kara's gaming style. She gets real into it.
She's got her legs
The
tucked
buttons
up
on the back
underneath
do
the
that.
I got to
desk.
tell
Like
you,
full
if
body
she remains
gameplay.
undefeated, I have to jump in.
Oh,
Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I got to try.
Both
I think
Kara
that
and
she'll
I
take
suck.
you out.
I'm not
You
even
suck.
bothering because
You're not
I already
good.
know I'll just
Yeah.
fall off without anybody touching me.
I've never used this controller before. Like it's got buttons on the back and I don't know how to use those.
Oh, they weirdo
yeah.
controllers.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a preferred console? Do you
Disadvantage.
play video games?
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah?
Usually the Xbox, but I've been actually trying some
Okay.
more stuff on PC lately.
Okay.
So I've been
PC
enjoying that.
Master
Yeah.
Race.
Which do you
Understood.
Amen. What do you prefer?
It depends on the game. So there's some games that are better on the PC because you need that more precise movement and things like that, and things
Yeah.
that are more fun when you just have a controller and could just mess around.
Well put.
Um,
Well put.
I'm a
So-
PS4 girl.
PS4.
PS4?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'll play The Sims.
You like The Sims?
Hell
It's
yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
You
Who doesn't like The
yeah,
Sims?
I like.
They're fantastic.
It's sick
Yeah.
because I like making like chambers of death and like despair, like making your own dungeon and like.
Should
That's
we
a healthy
sit
thing
a
to
little
do.
further away from you right now then?
Probably.
Yeah, a little extra space from King Meech might not be a bad idea.
I'm-
What else we got?
All right.
waiting for
so
the new Borderlands
Hounds of
to come
War ask, and I guess this is for all of you. What was your favorite volume to record for? To record for? Wow, I can't read. To record for, and why? So
Favorite
what's your
volume?
favorite? Exactly. We have a personal favorite.
For me, I would say probably Volume 5. Only because there was a big story arc with Yang and her mom, Raven, in that volume. And that was a lot more emotionally trying for me as a voice actress, which is
Yeah.
always fun to do because when you're used to kind of playing a character that's more one-dimensional in a lot of senses up until a certain
It
point.
switches things up a little bit. yeah.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
becomes a little more of a challenge, a little more fun to do. So I would say Volume 5.
I gotta say Volume 5 too. Like that's
Okay, 2
when
for 2 on
Blake
5.
goes back home and starts talking. Like you don't even know that she's got parents. Basically, you think she's
Yeah.
an orphan, but she's not. She's got a mom and a dad, and she's got like daddy issues, just like all of us do. And it was a new thing to take on because she has to interact with her family, and that was just. Yeah, no, that was good. I'm very eloquent. I'm very good with words.
Beautifully said.
Yeah, but
That was
I also
eloquent.
really enjoyed the end of it where she like rallies the troops of the White Fang and makes everybody go good again and that kind of thing. And it was just it was more of a challenge to work on.
And that's got to be more fun.
It is
in the studio,
yeah,
right?
I think that's why
I would
I
say
enjoy
so.
it more because
Yeah.
it felt like work again.
I do have a question for you. Building on this, you were talking about how it was more emotionally driven. I mean, we don't see your faces, right? And
Thankfully.
oh no, your beautiful faces. These beautiful faces.
Normally people have to deal with me, and that's a travesty. So we're doing good here, folks. That's fantastic.
How do you deal with emotion in the studio? I mean, how was that experience in conveying emotion through your voice?
It's challenging for sure. With traditional acting, camera acting, I guess you would say, you have your facial expressions, your body language that could all convey that emotion. It can be very subtle in a lot of senses. But with voice acting, that's all you have. So to convey fear or sadness or whatever it is, you have to get the tones and the inflections
That's
right.
a talent. It's
Which
not
is- it's a
easy,
struggle.
ladies and gentlemen.
It
It's
was-
not. They have.
It was
it's
definitely
difficult.
with Blake in the beginning because she is such like a monotone kind of character. So I had to re-record the first scene a couple of times because I had to figure out the balance. But it's gotten easier over time. You just kind of figure out where you've got to place yourself, and it just kind of flows, I guess.
Yeah.
So it just kind of comes to you over time.
What is going on over there? All right, so we got Jigglypuff against dark,
Kirby,
evil-looking
yeah.
Kirby. All right.
Kirby's my favorite to play.
She
Okay.
said.
Wait, who won the last match, guys?
Who do you think?
Okay, so she's still undefeated.
Kara's
Wow.
coming in hot.
But we have a face of determination.
Not
Looks
good.
like she's really trying to vanquish the champion.
I don't know.
I respect that.
Kara seems more determined, I think.
I just love how into it she is.
I know, I respect
it's
that.
Full body.
She's living this, ladies and gentlemen.
Lindsay
she is
looks
living
completely-
this.
She's still dancing in her
Asleep.
chair.
Completely unfazed.
I love this
Wow.
little leg kick.
All right, so here we have another one. If auras had a scent, what do you think your character's
What's-
auras would smell like?
If auras had a scent, what our characters' auras would smell like? Mine would smell like. What's yellow?
Yellow.
Pee.
I don't want to say pee.
Oh God. We
No,
wouldn't like
no,
that.
not pee.
Lemon?
I would say.
What's yellow?
Yeah, like a
Or
citrus.
daisy?
Oh.
Mine would be like kind
a
of
fresh
citrusy, I
citrusy
think.
smell.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
gonna go the scent of a freshly opened book.
Oh,
Ooh, that is a scent
Okay.
that I am quite fond of, actually.
Now, since they're in heated battle, I'll let you speak for them. What do you think their auras would smell like, in your own
Ruby's
opinion?
gonna smell like cookies.
Ruby's gotta smell like cookies for sure.
Cookies.
Freshly baked cookies.
Okay.
Weiss.
Weiss, I feel, would be like
linen.
yeah, like a waterfall or
Cotton.
linen or something.
Yeah.
Something very fresh.
Like a very fresh, yeah, exactly.
My aura would just smell like shame. Shame and sadness.
Wow. We
With
must
me
be
every
we must
day.
have the same aura in real life. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
How about you, nerd wife? Do you have an aura?
I've never really thought about this
I know,
question
that's a good.
before.
I've never thought of that question either.
I
like
would
it.
probably say like freshly baked pie.
Ooh. Like apple pie, cherry pie, pecan
apple.
pie.
I feel like all American apple pie.
All right.
That's
All
me.
American
That makes me
apple
hungry.
pie.
We should
so
get we
hungry.
should get some snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are the
Chomp.
snacks? It's
All
gaming
right.
and snacks. You need both of them.
I'm hungry now.
I'm starving.
We still all right. We're still going on over here. All right, guys. Clearly, she's continuing to win. Does she have a hope and a chance of besting the champion?
I think so.
No. All right. We got a no.
Wait.
We got a yes.
Okay,
Okay.
we're conflicted.
Is
Kara,
there
you
like
can
a
do it.
dragon behind it or something?
All right.
I'm
I
Team
need you to
Kara.
just invoke. All right. So wait. So who's Kirby? How does this work? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She's Kirby.
Yep, Lindsay.
Got it.
What is that?
Kirby
That's
is so OP.
What is that giant creature in the background?
Disturbing. That's what he
Ew.
is.
All right.
That's me when I haven't eaten yet.
I'm just about there.
Or
All
when
right,
I've eaten
so
too much.
Here's another question from just out of Radley. What are the parts of your respective characters that you find the best and the worst?
The qualities?
The qualities of your own character. Correct.
Blake's perfect. No.
We're all perfect.
in
you
our
heard it
own
here,
way.
folks. All perfect. There are no bad,
Flawless.
flawless.
Blake doesn't talk about her feelings a lot. She, instead of like dealing with them, she used to run and hide and just kind of a very unhealthy thing to do. But I think she's getting better at that.
Yeah, I think so. She's growing.
Good quality. When she is honest, she's honest.
Stands
when-
up for her teammates.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh yeah. She's a hard worker. I don't know.
It's
This
like
could
a
be a hard
job
work.
interview. Yeah, it's like a job interview. I'm a quick learner and I'm adaptable and I'm a team player.
My fault is that I love too much.
It's a good fault to have, ladies and
She
gentlemen.
cares too much.
It's really not bad.
Go.
My greatest weakness. Best and worst qualities. For Yang, I would say her best qualities is like how much she cares about the people in her life and like how she'll do anything for them. But also that's kind of a bad quality because you have to learn when to draw the line. And so if-
a temper too, doesn't
she also has a temper, which I guess is also a bad quality. Or a good one, depending on how you look at it.
You're just making. She's good and bad. All of her qualities.
Whatever way you look at it.
That's
Moderation.
Life, you know, some of
Yeah.
our best qualities can also be our worst qualities. So very true.
We're at a different map now.
Oh, wait.
So they changed it up. Are you still undefeated, my dear? Okay.
She says for now, it sounds like the tides might be turning.
All right. I think she's learning. She looks like she's adapting as she plays.
Kara is a quick learner.
She's a little
That's what
Broly
that's
over
what she
here.
is.
All right.
Is that Kara's strong
Yeah.
personality trait?
Yeah.
Quick learner.
Quick
Uh-huh.
learner.
And dedication to the craft. I respect that. She has not given up yet.
I think she's gonna fail.
Not a quitter.
Uh-huh. What else do
Love
we
it,
have
yeah.
here as far
Oh,
as
they're
questions?
smashing each other, that's for sure.
It's really exciting to watch Kara play. I mean, I can barely watch the game. I'm just watching her.
Yeah,
We
I
need like
to
a
just-
Kara cam.
Yeah, a Kara cam.
Do you know what your character's name is, Kara?
All right, so here.
See, this is how good it's going.
Which outfits of Team RWBY did you like the best?
Which
Original,
outfits?
second version, or current one?
I mean, the OG outfit was pretty great. I think that, holds a special place in our
Yeah.
hearts for all the girls. But I think I like an upcoming outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need to see
something
it.
we
Do
may
you
not
have
be
yours?
aware of.
I want to see it.
Oh, secrets.
Oh,
I
I
I've
like
seen
this.
Blake's.
Okay.
We're learning things.
I really love her new one, but I like her pajamas the most.
Pajamas, yeah.
I like that one the most.
Yeah.
Great.
I do,
Like
yeah,
comfortable
the
pajamas.
previous volume was fun.
Yeah.
We kind of had Yang had a Western kind of theme going, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
And you had like a
A pirate.
pirate.
Oh, that's so
We were
cool.
pirates and
I'm digging the
cowboys.
pirate.
Pirates are
I'm
awesome.
digging the pirate.
we were.
Yeah.
I really liked her Blake's sporty outfit. She wore it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I
The,
guess that was
white
the
jacket.
second outfit, right?
Yeah, it reminded me of Sporty Spice.
Yeah. We're all Spice Girls.
You're
I like
the Spice
it.
Girls.
I
That's
like
good.
it.
Spice Girls.
Did you win?
No.
Oh,
She's like, I'm close. I'm so close.
she's not giving up.
She knows
got
something
it.
funny. I was talking to a child the other day, probably 11 or 12 years old, and she had her hair up like the Spice Girls. And I said to her, "Oh, you look like Scary Spice." And she's like, "What's a Scary
I
Spice?"
know.
Oh, it's
like,
sad.
yeah,
That's
Sad.
that's these days.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Rest in
Uh,
peace.
What do we got
Yeah.
here?
Rip
That's a good
Spice
question.
Girls.
I only recently learned about Billie Eilish, so all of these people are like new to me. It's so.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Asked by somebody by the name of Spartan Prime 2017. What jobs besides being huntresses would your characters have chosen? So if you had another
Jobs,
profession, what are we
yes.
thinking here?
Civil lawyer.
Civil lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Noble.
civil rights lawyer.
Noble profession.
That is
I feel
noble.
like either that or a librarian.
Yeah. I feel like
Just like one of two things.
Yang would be like a personal trainer or bodybuilder.
Beast mode.
She's
Or a mechanic.
she's so ripped. I mean, how could she not be?
You could be a mechanic. That'd
A
be hot.
mechanic? Ooh, that'd actually be really sexy.
Yeah.
I was
right?
gonna say
I'd,
that
I'd
is-
be down for that.
That's kind of
Very
sick, like a
Michelle
female
Rodriguez.
mechanic.
Hell yeah.
That
Get
is
all like
cool.
dirty and stuff.
I
Yeah.
like that. Okay,
Yeah.
it is-
I want
it is-
fan art.
It is
A little
very hot.
sweaty, a little grimy.
She wants
Oh,
fan art,
my.
so get on it.
Fan
Start
art.
drawing
Yang the mechanic.
mechanics. Yang
Guys,
the mechanic.
fan art, all right? We need mechanic versions of these girls stat.
I need it. I need it in my life.
Needs it in their lives right now.
Make it happen. And we're in the snow now.
Okay, now we're in the snow.
It's like
Oh,
Atlas.
this
This is just an
your-
odyssey of
your
competition.
good thing.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta fight fast or you'll freeze.
Do you want to play at all?
Oh no, I'm okay.
Okay,
I'm
we're
good
just
just watching.
commentating?
I used to play this game with my brother, so I got my fill.
Got it. Could I call dibs on winner? Could I play? Oh, you guys are the coolest. I'm scared, but I'm ready.
I think that she has got you covered. I don't think that you have a chance, my friend.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
do
so
this.
either.
I gotta do this for the kingdom.
I would put money
All right.
on it though.
You want to put money on it? I'm gonna lose. No. All right.
I'm open-minded.
Okay. Feel good? I can tell.
We're
All
gonna
right,
mix it up?
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right. Take over.
How do we get you over there? I'll hold down the fort.
Okay, we got this.
We have questions here for you. Hold on. All right.
Now we will see who the ultimate champion is.
Lindsay, I think.
Lindsay, I think. My money's still on Lindsay.
All right.
No one noticed that. Yeah, so stealth.
Nobody
so stealth.
saw a thing.
Nobody saw
It was a pleasure watching you play. An absolute pleasure.
I tried. I tried.
You tried so hard. It was great. All right. Let's see. In your opinion, was Adam ever a good person who fell into darkness, or was it always a mask?
I don't think he's ever been a good person.
Never.
I think as a child, he was one of those people that like dissected animals.
Oh.
Like I feel like he's
Like
always,
Andy from, or not Andy, what's his face from Toy Story?
Toy Story, yeah. I
Sid?
feel like,
Sid, yeah.
I feel like Adam's always been a bad guy. Like I for some reason, there's been a lot of people who are really upset that he doesn't have a redemption story, but that's kind of the point. He's not a good dude, and sometimes people just aren't good.
You're just a bad egg
Yeah.
from the start.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people always want to find the good in villains in a lot of stories, and sometimes
Right.
it's just like some people are just villains, some people are just bad people, and they, that's just their character and the way they are. And
Some people just have bad blood.
yeah.
Absolutely. All right, and Adam's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's check in over here on King.
He's like commentating himself.
Lindsay's player one
Commentating
still.
himself. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, I think Lindsay's still
Oh yeah,
crushing.
she's crushing it. I knew this would happen.
Yeah, you don't look like you're doing too good.
I'm kind of proud. It's like
good luck.
Really
Kiki.
nice.
I love it.
I don't know if that. I don't know
She's
that
the
Lex is gonna
leader.
be any help right now.
Right. We'll see.
I think he's just completely out of luck.
Lindsay's like,
Oh,
Lindsay
yeah.
knows
I don't
all the
even know
good
what
buttons and all like
characters.
the
Toon
cheats.
Link
She's
and
like, yeah,
Simon.
push A for this to
Who's
get to
Simon?
grab it, get this, and I'm like, what? You knew this and didn't tell me? But I'm not surprised.
I could have prepared. You could have told me these things ahead of time.
She's like, just push A and B and the left bumper stick, not bumper.
joystick.
Yeah, there you
Man,
go.
she's
Awesome.
kicking his butt.
Clearly, I play games quite a bit.
What would you say your favorite game is?
You are not
I actually
doing well,
really
my
do like
friend.
Mario Kart, like the old school Nintendo 64
Yeah.
Mario Kart was
doesn't,
awesome,
right?
right? It's
Classic.
always the best. Yeah,
Classic.
Rainbow Road.
What you guys doing down there?
I was just gonna ask you, ladies. I asked her, what is your favorite game to play?
Favorite game.
Other than The Sims, we know you like The Sims.
I really liked Skyrim, and I really enjoyed Borderlands.
Borderlands,
Yeah.
really
I'm
wonderful.
waiting for the third one.
I was gonna say it's coming.
It's so exciting. Oh, and Animal Crossing. After this convention, I'm having to get a Switch so I can play the new Animal Crossing game.
Awesome.
I've got an itch to scratch.
An itch for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Isabel was from Animal Crossing. That's who I was playing as, the little like dog one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Animal
Isabel.
Crossing is just like a really good time-wasting game. Like it helps with my anxiety and stuff like that.
Games are so good for that.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Stardew Valley is a good one for that too.
Oh,
See, I
yes.
think I started playing that ages ago on the. Can you play it on the 3DS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played
Sorry,
it
no,
on PC.
I played on the Switch.
Well, I don't have a Switch yet.
Oh. Okay.
Someone would buy me a Switch?
I was just mentioning it's another good one if
Yeah,
you're
it is
ever
really
I'll play
good.
Stardew Valley.
looking for
It's
it.
very calming.
It's a very calming game.
Is it
I also played Skyrim, love Skyrim.
Stardew
Nice.
Valley?
And then I actually got really into Smite
really
a long time ago.
I
We-
remember that. Y'all
Yeah.
were freaking obsessed.
We were obsessed with it.
I
We,
do
we
not
had a
remember.
tournament at work, and so we all started learning how to play, and I got obsessed with it, and I wanted to play it every day.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Akil, our other host, I think you all met yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a big fan of Smite.
Oh, yeah?
He is.
He'd probably
Smite
beat me.
fan?
I haven't played in a long time, and I only mastered like one character. So
I would love to see that happen.
Y'all used to
I would
like,
love to
have
see that
like,
happen.
tournaments after hours and
yeah,
stuff.
we had like a setup at our office, and we like me and a bunch of coworkers used to just go and play
Bunch
after
of
work.
nerds.
During work too, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
like The
who won that
Office.
first match?
Lindsay.
What did
So
I
Lindsay's
say?
undefeated.
I
is
called
that right?
it.
Lindsay is.
I
yeah.
called it.
You're
I
a
knew it.
dragon.
Knock him off. Knock him off. Oh, I just want to kind of zone out here and watch
I know. I'm
her
like, oh,
Yeah,
get
that's
it
what I'm
outside.
doing.
I was like, it's a
Just
really
spacing
pretty
out.
game. I wanted to play on that one. Are those bacon clouds? I can't see. Flying carpet.
Flying carpets, but
There we go.
I'm going with bacon clouds.
I like bacon clouds.
They do
too.
look
That's
like bacon.
actually way
Yeah.
cooler.
I think you can tell we haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah, clearly.
I don't like when the map moves.
We got food on the brain. Oh my god, you guys, now I can't stop thinking about the idea of a world with bacon clouds.
Ooh. Would there be like
imagine?
different kinds for like
What?
if they're really, storm clouds? Would it be like the crispier bacon
I
and
don't
then
eat
like
pork.
the lighter?
Yeah. Or you could
Chewy
even have like
bacon?
It makes- I
Canadian
started
bacon
following
clouds.
Oh, there you
round
go.
ones.
Yeah, the round. They're perfect.
Yeah.
The miniature pigs, so I don't eat pork anymore.
Oh.
What was that?
Whoa.
I started following a bunch of mini pigs on Instagram because of this one. And,
pigs are cute.
and it just made me feel really bad, so I stopped eating pork.
Oh, I want one of those so bad. They're
Yeah.
just the most adorable
They're
things.
so
They
cute.
turn
They're a
into
lot of
actual
work,
pigs.
though.
Yeah.
A lot of maintenance.
And I've heard that sometimes you can get them small and not realize that they're not going to stay that size. You might
Yeah.
accidentally get like a big hog.
Everyone-
Well, they
everyone thinks-
usually do, yeah.
Everyone thinks they're teacup pigs, but that just doesn't
They're
exist.
just
That's not a
baby
thing.
pigs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real size pig.
They later
Pigs
grow up
are
to be
actually
huge
really
pigs.
intelligent, though. Like I had a French exchange student, and she had a pet potbelly named Pikachu.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They're smarter than dogs. It's what I understand.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
they
smart.
know how to do tricks and stuff. It's super cute.
All right, I got another question for you ladies while they duke it out on the bacon clouds.
Yes, duke it out.
What do you think was the hardest challenge that your respective character had to face? Hardest challenge.
I'd probably say, first of all, just going to Beacon in the beginning, not knowing anybody. She obviously wasn't someone that a lot of people, really liked. She wasn't that warm of a person. She was kind of cold. That's why that's why they call her the Ice Queen, So I think just adjusting to the world outside of what she knew way back when was probably something that was really hard for her, but also something that I really am proud of her for was when she, stood up to her dad at the fundraiser and told him and everybody else to shut up. I was like, yes.
Strong woman. I like that.
Learning how to be your own person, I think.
That's a struggle for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Biggest challenge, I think the fight with Adam at the end of Volume 6, I think was a huge challenge for Yang because she was suffering from severe PTSD because of everything she experienced with him and losing her arm and all that stuff and just being afraid of him and what he represents. So her just putting that all behind her to help Blake and fight with her and everything like that, I think was a huge moment for that character.
These ladies are so inspiring. My gosh.
Oh, thank you.
For Blake, I honestly think it's her going home and like
what?
confronting her
Lindsay got
parents
beat.
after everything.
Lindsay got beat. What? Wait.
Things are happening.
Nice. But after.
Wow.
I bet against you.
Listen, she's really good. I'm convinced she kind of went easy on me, and I appreciate that.
Very nice.
Trash.
Well, congratulations to King Meech, I guess.
Okay. All right.
We are in the midst of hearing about our greatest challenges.
My greatest challenge was doing.
I was going to say yours is playing against Lindsay. All right. Your greatest challenge.
Yeah, coming back after her parents left the White Fang when they turned bad, I think that was a big challenge for her to go back home and confront her parents and have that big talk that she had with her dad, and then overcoming all of her insecurities with like Adam and stuff, and again rallying the troops of the White Fang. I think that was a big one for her. Like obviously, when Adam came back, their big confrontation was very important. But I actually do think that was more for Yang as well, as like Blake was.
Definitely a
Blake
team
got over
effort.
her Adam thing back when she was on Menagerie. So I don't know.
Sounds like all of your ladies are incredibly inspiring and inspirational to other young people. Someone to look up to.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, and we can.
So
share
our
this.
grand champion was playing the entire time, so we didn't get a chance to talk to her that much.
It was just an excuse for me to nerd out and play video games. I'm not going to lie.
So I want to ask her a few questions, and if you guys have any, chip in. If your character from RWBY, your aura, right? If it had a taste or a flavor or a smell or anything like that, what do you think it would be?
I think I heard someone earlier saying it would be like a bakery smell. I have to agree. Yeah, some kind of
bakery.
cookies. Would be
Okay,
cookies. Yeah,
fresh cookies.
absolutely.
I
Fresh
respect
cookies.
that. I like that a lot.
Or Sounds like y'all really know each other.
What else you
roses
got
make
for me,
sense,
Amber?
too, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Greatest challenge? Is that a good question?
Greatest challenge.
What do you
yes.
think your character's greatest challenge would be?
Ooh, for RWBY herself, I mean, I feel like a lot of her arc and growth has been just trying to find herself and strength within herself. Usually she's, when we first start off, she's very shy and she's kind of not really like used to interacting with other people. She's a lone wolf. Now she has to not only interact with people, but become a team leader. So, the biggest thing would just be finding that inner strength. And now, for anyone who's caught up with the show, she's also stood up to her uncle, who's been kind of a leadership figure to her. So now she's finding it within herself to say, no, I am the leader. We will take charge.
I respect that.
Thanks.
Power, strength.
Confident.
I like that.
I like it too. Well, here's our last question for you ladies.
Ooh, last
today.
question.
Let's go.
Are there any common fan opinions about your characters that you don't agree with?
Common fan
Any common
opinions that we
fan
don't-
opinions about your characters that you don't agree with?
I think Weiss secretly has a thing for Jean and just will not admit it. Absolutely. And if she doesn't, I'm rooting for that. So
I think it's cool that every person who watches the show has their own opinions and their own headcanons and stuff like that, and I think that's part of a really beautiful thing with especially animated shows and getting to escape into a world of fiction. It's really cool. I think the only thing that bothers me personally is when, stories going a different way and someone has an idea of where they want it to go and it doesn't match up necessarily with that, and then maybe gets upset with us or the writers of the show, and it's hard to address because we want everyone to enjoy the show and to be able to see themselves in these characters, but it's going a certain way based off what the story is taking it. So yeah, nothing bothers me too much unless it becomes really defensive or mean or aggressive.
They can't just enjoy the ride a little bit.
Exactly, and like there's a difference between criticism and hate, and that's something kind of we have to balance the line of a little bit.
Fans transfer into the hate zone really easily.
Very easily, yes.
I know that there's some people that ship Blake with Adam, and I think that's really gross. That just feels wildly inappropriate because Adam is an incredibly emotionally manipulative and abusive person, and that just doesn't seem like a healthy thing.
No, and a person that's been that way forever, according to you. So yeah, unredeemable.
Yeah,
this sounds like a bad idea.
I other than that, I've not really seen anything that I don't really agree with, but I also don't really see too much. So.
I feel like, if anything, for me, it's interesting when people say, like, this is a bad character, this character just shouldn't exist in the show, because everyone's so complex and they're bringing different things to the table, and that's how life is, that's how people are. So it's kind of like, well, we don't want someone to be one-dimensional and just good or bad. Everyone's very complicated.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Well,
I like what you said.
I just want to thank you so much for being here today and taking the time to answer all these questions for us.
Seriously, ladies, this was awesome. We appreciate you. I know everybody around this room appreciates you.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for being a badass at that video game.
So much about what you do, about your characters.
Tune in, guys. RWBY.